Hi, welcome to the Patriots RAW. It is Tuesday, April 7th already, and we're coming to you live from the America First Warehouse in Ronkonkoma, New York. And the America First Warehouse is
the most patriotic venue in all the land.
So welcome, welcome. We hope you guys had a really blessed Easter.
Yes.
It's hard to believe that it was Easter already. And we
I
have
know.
some
It went fast.
very fast.
We're
very
already
fast.
in April.
It's
crazy.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
And tonight we have some great friends with us. We have Greg Hack running for CD3, New York Congressional District 3, my district. So not only is he a friend of mine, I want him to win so bad, I have double stake in this because he's in our district. And to my right.
I wish I could vote in there, in that district, but that would be wrong because, you know, I'm not from there.
Did you change your license already?
Yes, I did.
Oh, damn.
Yes,
All
I
right,
did.
it's fine.
I did.
And to my right, I have the earnest one, Ernie, the former Democrat turned Patriot activist. It's been beautiful to watch.
My brother from another mother.
Yeah, right? I think
Yeah.
these two love each other more than we do.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
And in our audience tonight, we're very excited to announce that one of the hosts of our podcast, Donna, is in the house with us, and we are so excited to have her visit us right now. And
We miss
my
you.
Patriot husband, Jay Weinstein from the Belmore Patriots, my co-partner. It's such a great, this is fun. I love having like my favorite
Yeah.
people here.
I don't know what's going on with my hair tonight, so
That's all right.
I apologize.
You look better than my Wednesday Adam look last week. So for all of you out there, I looked very gothic last week for some reason. So I did a whole 180, and now I'm being called a Amish person. So there's that. So I'm Amish today.
You're from like Dutch Wonderland or
Yeah, I should be like a greeter at Dutch Wonderland. I'm just making pretzels in the back. It's no big deal.
Where are your wood clogs?
So yeah, I'm not standing up on this episode. But
So speaking of Easter, our one and only president had Easter at the White House.
and in true Trump fashion.
Oh my God,
he
was
made it
so
very
amazing.
Trumpian.
He was so amazing. He colored with the children, you know, out on the lawn, and he was talking about, you know, signing autographs and for the kids, and they could put them on eBay and sell them for like $25,000. But Biden would have used the auto pen to do that because, you know, he doesn't know how to sign
Biden
anything.
couldn't even walk across the White House lawn. Never mind trying to color eggs.
Yeah. If I had the video because I was sending you videos like one after another last night. I was rolling.
We
It was so
watched it.
funny.
I showed my mom when you sent it.
They're
All right, so let's
funny.
go to cut one.
Cut
then, and
one.
Let's see this. Oh no, is the cut one's not working right now?
It's not. Why can't I hear what's going on with them?
Oh, I can. He's yelling in my ear.
Oh no! Oh, that's so not good.
All right, let them see. That might be because
Okay.
we got a really trusty control room up there. I think they'll get it working.
Yeah, I hope so. If they do, they got to
don't
show
like
it.
when
So,
they don't like when they have to
do
hear
we
me.
have
That's
cut
the problem.
two, which is
cut two
Trump's
working, fellas?
Easter message? Tell me our.
All right, they need a minute. Let's talk. They need a minute.
Okay.
All right,
okay.
they need a minute.
Yeah, he was.
It's a
he
long
was
day
so
for my
funny.
boys up there.
Did you see those videos?
No, but what I did see is that Trump gave a war briefing with the Easter Bunny next to him. I thought that was.
We have that too.
I have that. Yes.
Do you have that?
It's hilarious. It's just the whole
Right, the
visual.
seriousness of it. And,
Yes.
Did you just say
the
it
whole-
uploaded?
Huh? I don't know.
You can't hear them?
I can't hear them right now. No.
Okay.
No, when we get to break, I'll have to change my.
You know,
my-
there was some
my pack.
scuttlebutt that the Easter Bunny
All right,
was
we can't
Marco
play it.
Rubio. That was another one of his jobs. He was wearing the Easter Bunny suit.
Oh my God! It's
It's
just
amazing.
It was a joke.
I swear, the man. He
You know
kills
what I love? Somebody wrote this too, like on a. They're not going to be able to play it. I don't think they're having some technical issues.
Okay.
Sometimes videos are funny.
Yeah.
The White House. Someone said like the White House is like they brought a different culture and a different feeling back to the White House internally now. It's more jovial. They pray together. There's laughter and smiles. You didn't really see that with the last administration.
No,
You
that's
know, it
because
was-
everybody was sleeping.
And it was a
sleeping and
godless
corrupt
administration.
and
That's right.
demonic. That's
That's
exactly
right.
it. Now you see the life of the warehouse. It looks like
The White House.
Did I say the White House? The warehouse? Oh, Jesus, Lord. The White House. This is a close second best, though. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to lie.
This is like the Suffolk County one.
This is right.
It is.
So
It is. It's
President
Trump's
Trump,
house.
where are you?
That's right.
We've been waiting for you for 6 years now. He'll be here one day. I know it. All right. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to play the videos. What about assets? Do we have any? Are we ready for any of those yet?
I don't know. Well, let's talk too.
Hold on,
So
he's talking
I'm
here.
scrolling. I'm kind of looking up
Cut
stuff.
two, they can play.
Oh, you can play cut two. All right. So
cut
here
two.
we go with the Easter message. Trump's Easter message.
Thanks, boys.
Christians across the country and around the world to celebrate the most glorious miracle in all of time, the resurrection of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. In his life, Christ displayed true humility. In his death, he modeled true love. And in his resurrection from the tomb, he proved that even death itself will not silence those who place their trust in Almighty God. As it says in Gospel of John, for God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, for whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. Eternal life, such beautiful words. This Easter, millions of Christians all over the globe will be reminded that because of what Jesus did on the cross, all of us can live every day with hope in God's promise, knowing that in the end, evil and wickedness will not prevail. In the spirit of joy and renewal this Easter, we also celebrate the extraordinary resurrection of faith and religion in America. As I have often said, to be a great nation, you must have religion and you must have God. In churches across the nation on Sunday, the pews will be fuller, younger, and more faithful than they have at any time in many, many years. Religion is growing again in our country for the first time in decades. Happy Easter to all. May God bless you. May God bless the United States of America. Our country is doing so well like never before. Thank you.
Believe me.
Now
Thank you for your attention to this matter.
That's an Easter message from a president.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Yeah, that was a
Isn't
good
that
message.
amazing?
It was. It is amazing. Although I don't love the word religion anymore. But I get
know.
it when
You know where he's coming from
I
with
know
it,
what he
though.
means, and he has to be more broad than that.
Yeah.
But what I do want to say is, and I should have added an asset for this. I don't know if any of you saw, but we hosted Easter, and I was cooking the entire day Sunday, and I saw that there was going to be something in Times Square for Easter Sunday.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I saw that. I heard about that.
Powerful. I was sobbing at one
Yeah,
point. I mean, I
it was powerful.
had a whole worship. I stopped cooking, went to my living room,
In the streets.
filled for
yes.
blocks, and
I heard
Yes.
about- was that a prayer?
It was like a
revival
It was
in
like
Times
a revival
Square.
in Times Square. It was all music and worship, and there was and a little speaking and praying. And for a second, I went, "Ooh, this makes me so nervous," because I had heard last week that one of the terrorist organizations put out like they were to cause
Fatwa.
Chaos and
harm on Easter Sunday. But then I said to myself, you can't penetrate the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit was alive and well in New York City in Times Square on Sunday. It was amazing to
Yeah,
watch,
it was.
right?
Absolutely.
And I'm sure they weren't sitting on top of,
Prayer mats?
the prayer mats
No.
on top of,
No,
they were
memorial to
standing
They
up in the
stood the
9/11.
whole time, hands in the air, prayers.
I love that.
Deep praying. You could see it. You could feel it. I'm getting chills right. Look at
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Sticking straight up. It made me feel like so hopeful that demonic city that was only, well, for me, it's like 30 miles away, but Jesus is never too far. And as long as you call out to him, he's right
He's
there.
right there.
No matter
I
where
agree.
you are, and it keeps you safe. It's safe. I don't know, for a second I was worried for them, and I said, I'm not worried for them.
They had the covering of God
100%
over them.
all
Yep.
over this. It was beautiful.
Yep.
So good job, New York City and V1 Church, I think it was. I want to look into them.
Yeah, it was V1 Church. It was.
You're right.
Yep.
So
That's amazing. How was church in your church?
beautiful? We went
Yeah.
Saturday night at 6:30. I wore my Amish dress. 'Cause I thought it was appropriate for church, and then that's why I'm wearing it again, because I only wore it for an hour on Saturday night. The thought of me wearing it Sunday while I cooked all day was not happening.
Oh, my
But church was
gosh.
beautiful.
Good.
I really am enjoying church this way.
Yeah,
these days.
that's good. That's good.
Way different.
So, in contrast to President Trump's beautiful message for Easter, we have King Charles, who did not.
Oh, we could play your video now.
Yes, he did. He did not.
They can play your video.
Oh, well, let's do King.
Phil Grillo, I'm on air, Phil. Jay, can you text him and tell him I'm on air? I love
let's-
having you here. Can you stay?
Let's do cut 3 and see what King Charles has to say.
I thought I silenced it.
Ramadan Mubarak. Ladies and gentlemen, as Muslims across the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth begin preparations to celebrate Eid after fasting for the holy month of Ramadan, I just wanted to convey my heartfelt best wishes to all who celebrate this festival, and to tell you just how much my wife and I are thinking of you at this special time of year. This last year, I know, has been deeply challenging for us all. And I'm only too aware of the impact of the pandemic on the Muslim community. This year, so many families, like my own, will have an empty seat at their dinner table, and friends are no longer able to share the celebratory hug after Eid prayers.
Can you believe that?
Wow.
So he made no Easter message to England.
They're a demonic family. I mean,
I saw that. I just
family.
was shocked. I was shocked.
I'm actually
no
not.
reference to God whatsoever.
Greg, you're sitting there with your mouth hanging open.
Absolutely. So I'm wondering, was it actually on Easter?
No, this was like Ramadan. I think Ramadan was this
But
past
they're
month.
saying he didn't put any
He didn't
Easter
do
message.
an Easter message.
Or Passover
No,
message.
But
Easter
he
message.
felt compelled to.
Yeah, maybe you should worry about your pedophile brother.
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly.
Hey, it's true.
That's right.
It's
Diana
true.
will be back soon, and she'll tell you all about it. Anyway, they can play your first video. Do we
Yeah. I think we have
time,
a.
though,
Well,
right?
it's not. It's going to be over a minute, I think. So.
All right, let's give me KDJ for a second,
Yeah.
if you don't mind. Kevin Downey Jr., our brother, on LI News Radio 103.9, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. We love you, Kevin. I don't see the graphic, but shout out to you anyway. We're going right to commercial break.
Most people think they have options when searching for the best deals when they travel. But here's the shocking truth. 100% of the major travel agencies are owned by just two entities, Expedia and Booking Holdings. They claim to offer the lowest rates, but due to the hotel rate parity agreement, they all have the same pricing, limiting genuine competition. When you book through these sites, you act as your own travel agent, but the profits are going to organizations that don't support our Patriot values. We cannot allow that to continue. So, we decided to make travel great again by starting a US-based travel membership platform, mypatriottravel.com. We are patriots helping patriots. Together, we can disrupt the travel industry by not spending our hard-earned dollars supporting the radical left. For just $29.99 per month, you gain access to true wholesale rates on travel, saving you on average 35% and up to 65%. Book as often as you like, with no limits. Keep your hard-earned dollars in your pocket and spend them on things you need and want to support. Go to mypatriottravel.com/TAFW and grab your membership today. mypatriottravel.com/TAFW. Making travel great again.
Are you a true American? Then it's time to get connected. Download the America First Media and Television app and stay up to date with real news, bold voices, and live events from the America First Warehouse. From national broadcasts and exclusive shows to comedy nights, concerts, and special events. It's all right at your fingertips. No filters, no spin, just America First. Download the America First Media and Television app today and be part of the movement.
I'm sure you guys remember the platinum single Justice for All with Donald Trump and the J6 Prison Choir. Well, get ready for round two. We're coming out with Anthem of the Free with High Res and the J6 Prison Choir. It's coming out now. It's pre-sale until December 19th when it drops. Get yours on all platforms, Google Play, Apple iTunes. Get it. It's going to be hot.
Justice for all, our voices ring. The anthem of the free.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
Welcome back. We're just joking
Having a good
around
time.
here.
That's okay. We can have a good time on our show. We're surrounded by all of our favorite friends.
So we do have that cut of Trump coloring at the White House lawn with the children. So take a listen to this.
Caroline is the only one that doesn't want my autograph. Zero. I would say Carolina has zero interest in my autograph. Oh, that's nice. I think I'm going to sign this. That way I say I drew it. Look, I drew it. Look what I did, everybody.
That's freaking awesome.
He's signing his name. You can tell.
Biden would use the auto pen. He'd have an auto pen problem. Joe Biden. He didn't.
I wonder if the kid that
He
comes
was
up
incapable of signing things. So they'd follow him around with this big machine. You know what it was called? An auto pen. And he'd have the auto pen sign for him. He'd take the paper, hand it to his guys, and sign it with an auto pen.
He's such a goat. That's I voted for every second of that.
Yes. I mean,
I
it's
love it.
hilarious.
Yeah, there was a kid who walked up to him after that and said, "You're the best president ever." He goes, "Yeah, you're right."
I usually don't love that kind of arrogance, but with Donald Trump, I love it.
He did it in a nice way.
I love
Yeah,
it.
of course.
No, with him, I love every part of it. So we're going to segue into our amazing guest,
Yes.
Greg. But because Phil Grillo called me, hi, Phil, if you're watching. Phil is running in New York Assembly District 26, which is in Queens, New York, which encompasses Glen Oaks, Floral Park, New Hyde Park, Bayside, Bay Terrace, Flushing, Whitestone, Oakland Gardens, Little Neck, Douglaston, Auburndale, Whitestone, Queens Village, and Belrose. So if you are in any of those towns in Assembly District 26, Phil Grillo is the man for the job. He's a totally America First, a pardon J6er. We love you, Phil. We're rooting for you. We'll have you on next month when we do the candidates again. Good thing for calling me. You reminded me to say this. And now, speaking of candidates,
Yes.
we're going to go right into another one.
We have America First candidate Greg Hack.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, you're running for Congress in New York's District 3.
Yes.
And you just delivered 4,197 signed signatures on your petition to get onto the ballot.
Yes, we did.
For the primary in June.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We're so proud of you.
Congratulations.
Good job,
Yes.
bro. Good job.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, it was exciting to get rid of them.
Three times, right? 3 times more than what was required.
Three and a half
That's-
times more.
And they're
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
good, they're solid. We're good.
I love it.
So-
love
We weren't
it.
leaving anything to chance this time.
Nope.
That's great. That's great.
No, we are so proud of you, and I can't wait. I can't wait.
It was
So-
actually funny. We had to drive them up because the district covers Suffolk County, Nassau, and Queens. So we had
Yeah,
to
you have a
file
tough
them in
district.
Albany.
Oh, it does Suffolk. What
Yeah.
parts of Suffolk does it do? I thought it was just
Huntington-
Nassau,
It's just
Queens.
into Huntington.
It's Huntington. yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Huntington and Farmingdale.
Farmingdale.
Okay. All right.
So I drove up with Jay. Jay and I drove up to Albany,
Mm-hmm.
and we had the ballots in the car, and we pulled over, to a rest stop where they had a Shake Shack. So we go in, we're getting the stuff to eat, and I'm thinking, what if somebody steals that car?
We need
Oh
to
my
carry.
There's a lot
God,
of
yeah,
work in
right?
there, yeah.
We need to carry the ballots wherever we go.
Oh man,
I was looking.
Oh, you went to
underneath the car,
Shake Shack.
See if there's any shoes under there. Like trying to get in the other side. Like,
yeah, that's like golden right there.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's great. That's great. So now,
So-
what happens now?
well, now the real work begins.
Yep.
It's been a lot of work, but now it really kicks in. So now you're actually on the ballot. So now media starts kicking up, which.
Although he's been
happened-
turning some media heads for months now already, because he's been making great progress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was always very shy about doing this. I mean, the first time I came on with you guys,
I remember.
that was actually the first time I actually felt not even comfortable. I felt like I could get through it.
Uh-huh.
I used to set the bar with, I just don't want to embarrass myself too bad.
Just be yourself.
But
We love
now
you just the way you are.
Yeah, now I just, I'm just me.
You're
and-
doing
and-
videos
and
on social media. You're just putting it all
All
out
over
there,
the
which is
place.
great. Yeah.
So
yeah.
great. It's such a clean campaign, and everything's
Yeah.
top notch. It's been nice to watch.
Yeah.
From
Yeah, we're running it like a military with military precision.
Yep,
And
that's-
we're
Mhm.
executing very well.
It's
so
shown.
everything's-
Good.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, everything's
Good.
and he's going everywhere. He's booked everywhere. So I just want to let people know, just in case you're not familiar with that seat, this was the hot seat that many of you will remember. It was George Santos's seat, and then they erroneously took him out before they should have. Not that I'm saying he is the most stand-up human being ever, but
They gave up a seat.
they gave up a seat, and he was our congressman.
Yeah.
And he did vote for what I voted for him
Yeah,
to do.
that's right. He did.
97% of the time,
He
George
voted
Santos
America
voted
First.
America First.
That's
so
right.
they took him out. They tried to run Mozzie. It's the first time in years I didn't vote because I just couldn't get behind that whole thing. And then for the special election, and then it went to Swazi, a long time Democrat Taxman Tom,
Taxman Tom,
or
yeah.
we're going to call him Sleepy Swazi now. Many of you might remember
Tom Snoozy.
Tom
Yeah.
Snoozy, because at Trump's address
To the nation.
to the nation,
Yeah.
he
fell asleep.
Another word for that.
His
Union address-
State of the Union.
Yeah, and that's
The
Sorry,
State of
my
the
brain
Union.
is tired on Tuesday nights. At the State of the Union address, Tom Swazi was
He napped.
out cold.
Yeah, he took a
Out
nap.
cold.
Off,
You
he
had
was
one
bored.
job that night, one job to do, just stay up and watch the president for an
Yeah.
hour or two, but couldn't do that. So,
Well, the markets open really early. So
oh, right, so he had to be up,
Yeah.
because he's making more money than Nancy Pelosi or something like that, right?
He made double the profits, double the returns of Nancy Pelosi in 2025. Double.
Imagine.
And she's like the poster woman,
Right.
poster
Yeah.
person for it.
Yeah.
It's pretty disgusting.
It makes you want to wonder how, our elected officials can be this rich and for a job that's not supposed to pay that much money.
Is
In
there
Fe-
not
in
a law?
February-
Is there not a law that says they can't do that?
No, there's a law. There's a law. It's such BS. That's why everything is about manipulating the public. We have the Stock Act, right? The Stock Act
Yep.
is a law. All it requires is disclosure of your stock trades, if you're trading stocks, which doesn't do anything.
No.
Because Tom Swazi's the first one. He's like, he was called out on what he was doing. He's making ridiculous trades, hundreds and hundreds of trades. He was referred to the ethics committee because of it, because he didn't comply with the Stock Act, and he was very flippant in his response about it. He says,
Of course.
it's just disclosure stuff. No, it's a friggin' law. It's the Stock Act.
Mm-hmm.
This is about establishing trust with the people, and people don't trust our members of Congress anymore because of exactly that kind of
That's right.
That's right.
behavior.
That's
And-
right.
Yeah.
And voting records is everything. I think Joe with the box was telling you earlier about the website you can go to. That's always my biggest argument when I call everybody a rhino and stuff like that. And I don't say it lightly. Their voting record proves exactly who they are. And you can go on sites. I can't remember the one now, man. Tuesdays are like a rough day.
I was just trying to remember. Too,
Yeah, it's like the 118th Congress.
Congress.gov, like
.gov
.gov,
or something
yeah.
like that. We'll
Yeah.
find that for you because I
Yeah.
really want to promote that. And you can literally see they're rated. You could see the politician and what their voting record is, and that tells you everything. You could defend who you want, but the voting record tells you everything.
Yeah, that's it.
So, and the same thing with this being Santos' seat. So I'm so happy that you took that leap of faith and you stood up again. I know you ran. It was in 24.
End of 23 into 24.
24.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize we've known you that long already.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been my brother for my whole life. But and I always say that's good. It got you acclimated to the process.
It was,
and,
I
right?
don't regret that. I don't regret doing that the first time. I actually learned quite a bit. I'm a quick learn, but I had to go through it that way first.
It's like trial by
100%.
fire, right?
But now they don't know what to do with themselves.
They
because
don't.
We are really.
You're turning
really
heads.
bad.
You're shaking things
Yeah,
up
we're
in the
doing really
GOP. The media
love
is
that.
coming. Yeah, the GOP is rough, and it's really sad. I don't know. We've talked about this before on the show, but I think I was very naive before I was on Cornicelli's campaign in 22, and I guess I just thought like at least the conservatives were the good guys and didn't operate in this dirty realm of like dirty politics.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the truth of the matter is, here on Long Island, for sure, it's a uniparty. The left and the right are evil in the way
They're
they
lock-
conduct
they're like
themselves.
lockstep.
They are in lockstep.
Yeah.
Another big problem with that is the fact that that the party itself, right? The only people fighting against me are my own party.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I'm not beholden to them.
They
Right,
sued.
right.
They sued
That's right.
Cornicelli.
Yeah.
They sued him, and they do that on purpose because if you don't have, they want to bankrupt you and they want to try to stifle you. So it was a lot of it was frivolous, just to bring you to court, and it's just a mess.
Oh, they've done some nasty things to me already, some very shady things.
And they will.
And I don't want to get out here and say I have sour grapes. I'm operating in a system that exists right now, and I'm going to do it with class and integrity in the right way. And
My man.
the reason why the Nassau GOP wants to do that, they want the Nassau GOP, that structure, to be the only avenue to get to Congress, the only avenue.
Yeah.
And what we've proven in this campaign so far with our ballot submission yesterday is that we made a path outside.
Oh,
Yes.
I got the chills.
That's what we've been wanting to do for so long.
I'm
And
gonna
you know what?
clap.
Yeah, and that's a big deal. That's a big deal because you know what? It's not just about me. It's not just about my campaign. It's about paving the way for other people to come up and
That's
actually
right.
represent the people. The people aren't being represented right
It's so
now.
true.
They're putting up somebody. I was running you saw it. I was running a very effective, very disciplined, and very strong campaign for 4 months. they're primarying me.
Right.
They didn't even interview me.
Yeah, they
didn't even interview me.
They won't.
And as soon as they put up LePetri, the first thing they did is roll out all these major endorsements.
Right.
And I get asked, what do you think? The first question I was asked on News 12, why, how do you feel? Your opponent was endorsed by all these big names. Well, those endorsements don't mean jack. And you know why? Because not one of those people called me to determine if I'm the best candidate or not the best
That's
candidate.
right.
And those people, those are elected officials. Those elected officials have a responsibility. I consider that a violation of trust when you don't look at all the candidates and make your endorsement that way because you have people that follow you.
100%.
And
Pick the best person in the position they're supposed to be in.
That's right. And you and I were on the phone very late a few weeks ago. Well, I talked to you a lot, but we were saying, like, why can't it just be may the best man win? You don't even, all this money, everything it's so evil.
Yeah.
Like, thank God Greg was able to have a good war chest, but a lot of people don't. There's some really good candidates that just want to do the right thing and step up as an American citizen. And because you don't have the money, like, who cares? It should be about what your platform is, what you do, deliver on what you say you're going to do, and let the best man win at the end.
And they call it serving for a reason.
Yeah.
That's...
I never felt more valuable than when I served my country in the Air Force. I really did. And I've always wanted to serve again.
And
that's what I'm doing now. That's what I feel like my purpose in life is. That's what my goal in life is.
I love this man.
To actually bring representation.
Oh, I love it.
Right on, brother. Right on.
We'll bring it
Good
back
job,
up
bro.
in the next one, but let's bring up Greg's asset as we close out of this segment. It's asset number 4.
Yep.
That's his palm card. You can go to greghack.com. It's very easy, GREGHACH.com, right there. And we'll show the backside when we come back from commercial break. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Have you noticed your money just doesn't stretch like it used to? Your paycheck feels lighter, and your savings aren't growing. The culprits? Inflation and increased money supply. They've both been quietly eating away at your purchasing power for years. Today, the dollar's value has dropped significantly. You feel it every time you spend money on goods and services. Back in 1965, $1 or an ounce of silver could buy you a gallon of milk. Fast forward to today. That same dollar barely buys a couple of coffee creamers, while an ounce of silver would get you 8 gallons of milk. Gold and silver have held their value for centuries. If you had 2,500 ounces of silver back in 1965, you could buy a brand new Ford Mustang. Today, 2,500 ounces of silver would buy you 2 Mustangs. Similarly, in the year 2000, 628 ounces of gold would buy a new $170,000 home. Today, 628 ounces would buy you a $2,500,000 home. The problem? 95% of Americans don't own physical gold or silver. They think it's too complicated and too expensive, but it doesn't have to be. We offer a membership program that allows you to buy gold or silver with as little as $1. You can buy fractional amounts, safely vault them, or have them delivered to your doorstep, and you can liquidate them whenever you want at the highest buyback price in the industry. Ready to protect your wealth and keep your purchasing power? Scan the QR code or go to tafw.soundmoney.com to learn more.
If the vote count is accurate, then how come the number of voters is different? And if it's not accurate, then why was it certified? We are suing Letitia James and the New York State Board of Elections for a conspiracy against fundamental rights. This is not about who won. It's not about what party. It's about the fact that they don't care about your rights.
Live from Studio 6B on a Friday night, live at the America First Warehouse.
It's me, Joe the Box. And I'm John the Blanket with the America First Podcast.
That's what I'm talking about. The Fred Rubino Podcast coming to you from the America First Warehouse.
Welcome, everybody, to the James Justice Show, tearing these airwaves apart with all the craziness that goes on in the world.
Welcome to the Patriots Podcast. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the On the Right Side podcast here at the America First Warehouse in Long Island, New York.
Shane Jenkins here with another episode of Liberty's Cage.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our podcast, Red, Right, and True.
We are streaming live on America First Media and Television app.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Downey Jr. Podcast. Be free, stay free.
Welcome back to the Patriots Podcast. Here I'm with the T-Mac, Ange, and our congressional candidate from District 3, Greg Hack. And we are back. And I want to say something to you, Greg. I went to a protest outside of Gracie Mansion on March 7th, and I was arrested, obviously, and you had offered your help. And I want to say thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that. You know, it says a lot about you for our candidate, for our future, for the district, and as a veteran and as a brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. I'll always have you back.
I love that.
Always. Thank you.
Did Control Room tell me that Trump is on? Oh, he's not on yet.
He's
Okay.
not.
Yeah,
I wanted to go
is
to,
the best.
there's a couple of, because we want to talk about Iran and what's going on in Iran.
Yes.
And we may cut, you know, if he goes live, because there was talks about it, but
yeah,
we're not sure at this point. But he's been posting on his Truth Social recently. And let's pull up cut 6A. Over the Easter weekend, he's been posting. Let's see.
Well, that was on the 5th, right? That was on Easter, the 6A.
Is that coming up here?
I don't see it yet on the screen. There we go.
There it is.
All right, so that was on Easter, right? That was at around noon on Easter.
Yeah.
And he said Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I didn't even know what that meant at first.
that was the cutoff, and then he went, which I think we missed the next one. He was talking about the
do we
bridges.
have 6B? There we go.
Before this, there was the bridges and the.
I don't think I had that one.
Yeah, we didn't have that one in here, but it was going to be about the bridges and the. What was it?
Talking about?
I'm having a blank. I'm having a brain. Yes, and everybody was going crazy. I'm looking at you and you're like, what are you looking at me for?
The infrastructure, the lights, the
he was going to take down the power grid.
The power plants and the bridges.
Yes, power plants. Thank you.
Sorry, guys. Tuesday.
I blanked out for a minute.
Tuesday is a long day here. My brain. I don't know what's happening today. I can't.
So now go to. So everybody was going crazy. Like, he's going to bomb the bridges. He's going to bomb everything. People don't understand how this man works. They really don't. They don't get it.
It was just an ultimatum, basically.
He's telling them straight out, you know what? I'm stronger than you. I'm going to beat you. I am going to win this, and nothing you're going to do is going to stop it from happening. So you might as well give up and give in. So then comes his next post, which was on the 7th, which is today. That's cut 6B. And pull that one up.
I just had it up. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll bring it up again.
There we go.
About a whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will. However, now that we have complete and total regime change, where different, smarter, and less radicalized minds prevail, maybe something revolutionarily wonderful can happen. Who knows? We'll find out tonight. One of the most important moments in the long and complex history of the world. 47 years of extortion, corruption, and death will finally end. God bless the great people of Iran. Now, again, he's talking about a civilization ending. People go crazy and they think, oh my God, he's going to kill everybody in the country. That's not what he's talking about.
No.
He's not talking about that. He's talking about deep state. He's talking about the money behind.
This is like really a proxy, right? That's what
the proxy of Iran. Yes, yes.
Isn't that what Clement's post was?
That's what David Clement's post
let's show
was.
that.
Yes, and now his post is cut 5. If we can pull that one up for me. I happened to see this today. Trump's messaging on Iran should only give you heartache if you think Iran is the enemy, the real enemy. Iran is nothing more than a proxy for the bankers to keep us in forever wars. When Trump speaks of regime change, he's talking about the power behind the proxy. Today is way bigger than people realize.
So that's from Professor Clements, who I respect tremendously.
He's
and
amazing.
In fact, sometimes I still can't believe my job. I texted Professor Clements this morning and said, we have your post. We believe in what you're saying. Can you come on tonight? He was booked tonight. Otherwise, he would have been on with us, and we will get him on soon. But I really put a lot of credence into what Professor Clements says, and I agree with him. And I do think it's much bigger. I think everyone needs to realize how Trump operates, and it's not. How do you explain that?
He says things in such an over-the-top way. It brings attention. It brings focus. He's willing to take what comes back at him. completely.
Yeah.
But he throws it right back. He throws it back. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah.
On the way that he communicates?
Yeah.
Well, I think first of all, I think he's doing a great job. No president is going to be perfect. And he is divisive in some ways, but I think he's doing a fantastic job. I mean, we have a very divided country right now, and we have extremism in this country now, and that's what the real problem is. So, if anything that he can do to bring attention to the issue, and because that's one of the biggest things you need to do, you need to change the opinions of people,
right.
and you need to mold the opinions of people, and you need to get their attention. So if that's the way to do it, if that's the structure of how he does it, I never looked at it that way. I thought that was a very intelligent way to look at it. And,
It's working.
Yeah.
I mean, it's how he works. It's the art of the deal. That's what he does. He's a mastermind behind making deals like that. And if you watch historically how he's operated over the last, we'll say since 2016, and probably even before that in his own life, it all checks out. It's not the conventional way, I guess, is what people are used to. It's hard to explain. I just understand
because
it so much.
they've been normalized to believe, what has been shown them for years and years and years, and now he comes out of the blue and he's just like. He just says it, he says what he feels, and it's not expected, and people don't know how to handle it.
I voted for that.
They don't know how to handle it.
that's exactly it.
I love
that
it.
gets media attention.
Yeah.
That gets media attention.
And I don't think he's going to tell us everything either. And I don't think we should.
Oh, no, he shouldn't.
You can't show your whole deck of cards. I mean, I remember vividly when I got very into politics after 9/11, and I was a staunch Bush supporter, but I'm not anymore. And he would be telling the American people, like at the podium, what he was going to do with ISIS, and I remember, like at the time, saying like, why is he telling the enemy like what he's going to do?
Exactly what you don't do.
And that's exactly what you don't do. And Trump says enough, but I really think what he's actually going to do, he doesn't let the enemy know.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we've been watching play out. So I'm here for it.
Yep, 100%.
I think we're going to see a lot of great stuff happen between now and the summer too.
Trump's a businessman. He said that in his conference the other day. He's for the American people.
He's not
and that's it.
He's not a politician.
Yeah.
He's going to hold true, but I mean, he can't deliver 100% because there's always something that's not always going to work out.
Right.
But he pretty much says what he's going to do.
Yeah.
He's going to take care of
that.
us.
I like that because there's so much BS.
Well, you say bullshit.
There's so much bullshit.
Yeah,
in
it
our
is.
politics and our media, and
Yeah.
everything is a photo op. If you look at my opponent, you look at Tom Suozzi, every single thing, like everything we called out on him. Next day or even sooner, there's a post like trying to show him as something other than what he is. And it's all about manipulating the audience, manipulating the voter, and that's what people are sick of. People are sick of the bullshit.
Yeah.
So I just like calling it out, saying it like it is, and people respond to it, and people are actually responding to it. I think that's.
And I agree with you. And you know what you said before, endorsements are great, but I think all that can go out the window. If you knock on someone's door and you introduce yourself and you make a connection, none of the rest of that matters. And people just want a real human representing them.
They're going to remember that you were at my door, you told me, you looked in my eye, and you told me. And people are going to respond to that and remember
it's actually
that.
a very big responsibility too, though, because
Absolutely.
I know you'll be one to deliver on the promises you make, but it's still necessary, and that's why we elect people to represent us.
Yeah.
And really, I don't want to dummy this down. I don't want to say that's only what it is, but we, the people, are the ones that are in charge, and I think people forget that. And then we elect people that we feel are competent and good in to represent us. And so, for me, this is a very important election. Like for our District 3. Yeah, this is a very this is very necessary because really that part of Long Island actually flipped red. So the fact that we have Suozzi in there, I think this is going to be good.
Yeah. And he's very vulnerable right now. He's very vulnerable.
I think Mike is too. Well, we're about to send Mike LaPetrie a letter to do a debate with you here. So let's see what happens.
I welcome it.
I look forward to that.
I think so too.
Anything to give the voters more information on making an informed decision instead of just listening to sound bites.
That's right.
And BS on social media. That's good for them.
Yeah, it gives your constituents clarity on what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish.
Well, that letter's going out to his campaign this week, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we'll be on the stage having a debate in the next month or two.
Yeah, I'd like to see
can't
that.
believe it's already.
Well, June 23rd is 23rd, right?
June 23rd,
is the primary already.
Yeah.
And so we're
jumping right into it.
Got it rocking and rolling, right?
Rocking and rolling. Yeah. I know, but we were talking about Iran. Trump is getting a lot of flack for that, right? And he shouldn't. You know, this needed to be done decades ago. I don't know if you remember, I don't know how old everybody is, no, probably not as old as me, but I remember being 9 years old and watching the Iranian Revolution, right? The Shah getting overthrown, the Ayatollah coming in, our embassy workers being held hostage.
The hostages, I remember that. It was in 79, right?
79.
I mean, I was only 10 years old, but I remember the images of them. Yeah.
Americans have been killed over the last few decades because of Iran. You know, they're the mothership of terrorism.
Yes, they are.
Know, they can choke off the Strait of Hormuz, where 1/5 of the world's oil traverses. And trillions of dollars of goods traverse the Strait of Hormuz. So they can choke that off. They funded Hamas, Hezbollah. And you got to remember, the President of the United States, we voted for him. And
we have to trust him.
Yeah, we have to trust him. The fact of the matter is he has information that I don't have. So I'm not going to sit here and Monday morning quarterback every little aspect. I'm not privy to the intelligence reports. I'm not privy to exactly what's going on the ground. I'm not privy to the reconnaissance or anything like that. So those decisions get made outside of my pay grade at the moment. So
I agree with you. I mean, listen, I tell people the 80-20 rule. I'm like probably 98% behind him. There's probably very few things I don't like. There's stupid things like I don't think that he should have endorsed Garbarino or Michael Petrie or anything like that. But so I'll say I'm behind Trump 98% of the time. I really do trust him. We all voted for him 3 times. It's weird to see people folding after like having so much faith in him, but I have nothing but faith.
Yeah.
So
same. And the Iranian people. The Persian people.
Oh my God, they're out there cheering and
love him.
Love him.
They are so grateful.
Yeah. Did you? I just saw something this morning about that. When we were
10 seconds, but we can come back to it.
Yeah, we can come back.
Come back to it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
don't lose that thought.
Don't lose that thought. That's right. We're going to come back about Iran in the last segment. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be right back.
You've worked hard and saved, but inflation and increased money supply are eroding your buying power. Protect and grow your wealth with physical gold and silver. Sound Money. With a Sound Money wallet, your wealth stays in your control. Buy fractionally, vault securely, ship directly, and instantly liquidate your gold and silver at the highest buyback price in the industry. Real money, real ownership. Visit tafwsoundmoney.info or scan the QR code and start securing your financial future today.
The America First Ultra MAGA Store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA Store.
Get ready to move and celebrate freedom like never before. The America First Warehouse proudly presents Freedom in Motion, America 250. Join Lisa for an electrifying dance fitness fundraiser designed to get your heart pumping and your spirit soaring. This dynamic 6-week session is perfect for all fitness levels, whether you're just starting out or ready to level up your routine. Feel the energy of an epic patriotic playlist. Boost your fitness, learn exciting new moves, and relieve stress while having an absolute blast. All for just $100 per person, and it all supports a great cause. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Come dance, get fit, and celebrate America 250 in motion.
Corporate transfer. Fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
America First Warehouse was really the most patriotic venue that you can ever imagine. We wanted to build something for people to be able to come to and feel so comfortable and so relaxed because there was nothing out there like it. We give an opportunity for people to really feel good about themselves and about this great country.
The America First Warehouse.
We are back. Patriots Podcast.
Patriots
Raw. Sorry
Raw
about that,
American
everybody.
women.
We're loose here. We're not so, formal. So, Greg.
What were you going to say before?
Oh, I saw a video this morning. There was, the downed F-15 pilot.
Yes.
Right? And they were looking for him. They were,
Yes.
Iranians trying to kill him.
Yes,
Americans trying to find him, right?
Right, well, we were going to go to, yeah.
Had rank and file Iranians that blocked the roads, like literally made a traffic jam to prevent the IRGC from going in and trying to find and kill him.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
I
heard
thought that was amazing.
That they
Wow.
assisted. I didn't realize that's what they did, though.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Do you know, he
That was
had,
pretty cool.
there were
That's
two of
very
them that
cool.
went down, that ejected. And I think the first one, they found him pretty quickly
Yeah, they did.
during the daytime, and they were able to get him out. The second one, he was, Good Friday, I think, is when he went down. Listen to this, if this doesn't give you
I
chills.
love this one. Yeah.
He goes down Good Friday
Oh, yeah. By himself, right?
by himself. Nobody knows where he is, right? They knew where he was the whole time. They were tracking him.
Yeah.
Americans, the military was tracking him. But he was gone all Saturday. And then Sunday, he reappeared.
Sunday
Sounds
he
like
is
a
risen.
sounds like a familiar story.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Okay, I do look.
How great of a movie would that be?
I'm sure it will be.
Yeah, and
That would be a great
it
movie.
really should be.
I'm sure it will
It
be.
really,
I'm sure it will
the man, I think he had to climb like 7,000, to the top of a 7,000 foot mountain.
Could you imagine climbing 7,000
Like
feet?
he was high up. Wherever he hit and crashed is where he went up. But he was in like a crevice and he was hiding out and
Yeah.
not
There was
knowing.
you can't get a signal, so
Nobody.
that's why you want to take
but,
up to that.
But they knew somehow through some sort of special, whatever they
that's
have.
the American military. We're the best military
Yep.
in the world.
U.S. Air Force.
U.S.
Yep.
Air Force.
Yeah.
Yep. So
US Air
Iran
Force.
put a bounty on his head.
Yep.
So they had, money that they were going to pay, so everybody was looking for this guy. The CIA, Trump had the CIA run a deception operation so that they would,
Yeah, it was great.
diverting them to other places while they went in, and hundreds of, of
Probably special forces.
special
and Green
forces
Berets
and
yeah.
special operators and airplanes and helicopters and refueling, and it was just, it will make an amazing movie.
Yeah.
It really
And
will.
You know what's wild about that? You hear the Democrats saying, "We spent all that money trying to find." Really? But we could spend hundreds of millions of dollars to get, to turn mice transsexual.
Right, or gay sex, or
Leering
Sesame
centers.
Street, and come on.
Yes, and hospice centers, and
It's so old.
That disgusted me to no end when I heard that.
Oh,
yeah.
disgusting.
I had all the special needs programs for children that never got. I mean, they're.
Yeah. We don't leave people behind. We don't leave our military behind.
No.
That's
we
right.
Don't leave our military behind.
well,
period.
except for Clinton
And I don't leave any of my
in
friends
Somalia,
behind either.
and Obama
Afghanistan.
in Benghazi,
Yeah.
Yep.
and Biden in Afghanistan. They have no problem with leaving people behind. And then on top of it, they complain about the fact that the guys had to destroy, I think, two of their airplanes that got stuck in sand.
C-130s, I think.
Yeah, they had to, they blew up their own planes so that they're not leaving them where they could have access to them.
I prefer that.
I mean, a man's life is so much more valuable than
It's our tax
than
dollars.
that.
I'm okay
And
with that. Are
like
you
you
okay
said,
with that?
no man
I'm
left
okay with
behind.
that.
My tax.
Yeah,
And
why
you know
not?
what
With
this
that?
does? It shows the military that Trump will do anything
Yes.
for them.
The
If-
mode. Yeah.
Yeah,
The morale of the military
Yeah.
is like huge right now. They're finally feeling like they have an actual commander in chief.
that's behind them. Yep.
It's amazing.
Yep.
And they do. That's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful
and
thing.
he just proved it.
Yep.
He just proved it.
Yep.
And he
that's,
always
that's
will.
what the people on the ground need to see.
Yeah.
And the people and the guys in the air too, and gals.
And I don't think that we're as divided as everyone thinks we are as a whole nation. I think the propaganda makes us believe that we are, and I do think there's a lot of radical people front and center. But I think most of the American people want this, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, take Trump out of the equation. You want a commander-in-chief that's going to go to these lands to save your military, that's going to close borders, that's going to...
Protect its people.
Even if you ask your Democrat neighbor next door to you, like, I've tested this myself. Like, you don't really want a penis in the bathroom with your daughter, right? In school?
Yeah.
I mean, even the most liberal person is going to... Most people will tell you no.
Right.
Right.
So I think that we're just seeing what the news wants us to see, and I think that most of America is behind him, and I think big things are going to happen this year, and I think it's a very exciting year going into America 250, and I think it's going to be a very monumental year.
The Matrix is going to be broken.
Yeah.
It's going to be broken.
It shows you how screwed up our media is, too.
Oh,
you know, it really does. Because if there's that big of a disconnect, you know, you watch the news and you think
It's so
everything's
grim
falling
and-
apart. You know, everything's falling apart, and you know, they could be painting one picture.
Yep.
Right? One picture is falling apart, and then, like you said, you go talk to your neighbor who's a Democrat. You might talk to your your neighbor who is an independent or something, and well, they feel the same way. There's
most
a complete
things-
disconnect from what's being reported and what's actually happening on the ground.
And I think because if James Justice is still here, he talks about it a lot, the Smith-Munson Act, where Obama allowed propaganda. It's legal. You're allowed to use propaganda.
You're allowed to lie to the public.
So until we get rid of that, and Angie and I talked about this recently, like we think he's utilizing this on purpose right now. It's going to show the American people that how many lies the news is giving, you know.
Because he could repeal it. He could repeal it with an executive order.
Yeah, I think it's actually necessary right now because the American people need to see. Everything needs to be shown. I didn't realize how dumb society was.
Well, why do you think?
Honestly, until all this.
Well, why do you think Joe Biden did not repeal executive orders that were in place or renewed executive orders that were in place previously?
Are you asking me that? Because I know the answer.
Oh, I know the answer too. So you know, like they're
He wasn't really
it
the
doesn't make
commander-in-chief,
sense.
that's why.
It does, like to the normal person. It doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't he? Why would he continue something that Trump did if he was so
against him?
Against him. Well, maybe he wasn't really in control in the first place.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe
You
we'll
don't
find
know.
out.
You never know.
Yeah.
That's another chapter in the story.
It is. It's a good story, though, and I'm here for it.
It sure is. So then on top of this, you know, the rescuing these guys, he puts this big post out. On Easter, he goes up on the balcony and he does a speech with the giant Easter bunny standing next to him and Melania. And he's talking about this whole military action that they took, that they saved this man and they got him out, and there's this Easter bunny. Like, it's just like
It was so surreal.
just the picture of it. And then all in my head, I'm thinking, I'm seeing Joe Biden standing there with Jill Biden with this giant Easter bunny head, and he's just not even making any sense as to what he's saying.
No.
It's hilarious. It's really hilarious I just love this man. I really do.
I do too.
There's no other like him.
Do we have that asset?
I wish I didn't have time to get it in there.
Oh, okay.
But if you go on his Truth Social and look up Easter Bunny balcony, it'll come right up.
Okay.
It'll come right up.
After the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do it yet.
He's just, there's nothing like him. And when you look at what he says now compared to what he's said in the past and where he stood on things in the past, you can go back years and years and years, and he says the same things.
Yeah.
He's consistent. He hasn't
is consistent,
changed.
but he's seasoned, and I feel like he's. I don't want to say like cleaned up his act, but maybe age and just being seasoned. But I know in the beginning when everyone was like his tweets and his this, and I get it came off harsh, but I don't know. I think since he was shot at, I've seen since July of 2024 that he's just very different now, and I think he's a little more spiritual, and I think he realizes what's really at risk. And in a way, I don't think he's telling us everything, and that has to be hard because I don't think he wants to deceive us, but I think that he's taking a lot of abuse for something that's going to come. The results are going to be so monumental for all of us, and I couldn't imagine doing all these things, knowing and taking all the abuse that I'm taking when he's trying to do righteous things for the country. And it'll all work itself out.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to be him right now.
He's got the world on his shoulders.
The weight of the world on his
He
shoulders.
really does. He really does.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake here.
God bless him.
Lots riding.
Yeah.
God bless him. So, wow. We're coming to an end. I have a long prayer, too. So.
All right, so I'll make these quick then.
Yeah, we can do the...
If we can show... thank you. He said, got it, before I even talked. These guys are good. If we can go to number 7, United for Life. We had Nissi on a couple of months ago when we did our pro-life month, and they are doing this beautiful walk on this Saturday the 11th. I'm sad I can't join them because we have an event here that day, but it's a beautiful pro-life walk. You see our friends Phil Kuz on there, Albert Kiever, he's sang here as a Christian artist, so please support this wonderful organization. And later on that day, on April 11th, Tommy Robinson will be in the house here at the warehouse. A lot of people are very excited. Tickets are going fast. Tommy Robinson's from the UK. He's very controversial. They call him a far right-wing activist overseas, and he wasn't allowed to be in the United States, but Trump did something where he's now allowed to travel here, and he's going like on a 70 or 75
city,
not city, but we'll say city tour, and we're one of them on April 7th. I'm sorry, April 11th. So get your tickets for that. And I'll
That's
do
this
one more.
weekend.
It's Saturday already.
It's
It's awesome.
here.
Gavin McGinnis will be interviewing him, and then I'll just cut quick to Giuliani's birthday celebration on May 30th. We are very excited to host this birthday party for the mayor. There will be a film crew here getting some footage for his documentary, some special surprises. Very excited to be planning that birthday party. And there's a lot more events coming up. You can check on our website.
Yeah. All right. So today's prayer, I took from Chad Prather. I like reading him,
I'm gonna get him on.
and I really enjoy him a lot. So, and this happened to be very apropos to what we're talking about today. So,
Hey, and if you pick a prayer, I trust you.
so I'll kind of hold your hand here.
If you have to scroll down.
Yeah, I have to scroll. Let's pray for our world right now, okay? Father in heaven, we come before you in this moment, not as people shaken by the noise of the world, but as citizens of a kingdom that cannot be moved. You are enthroned above every nation, every ruler, every headline, and every decision made by human hands. Your word declares that the heart of the king is in your hand, and you'll turn it wherever you will. So we ask you now, not in fear, but in faith, let your kingdom come, let your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Even in the midst of flawed leadership, confusion, and unrest, we ask that your purposes would not be hindered. Advance your kingdom through your people. Let the gospel run swiftly. Let truth rise. Let righteousness stand. Let light break through every shadow. Lord, remind us that you are not reacting to history. You are writing it. When men make decisions in pride, establish your wisdom. Where there is injustice, bring your justice. Where there is division, release your peace. Where there is deception, let truth be revealed. And in us, your people, anchor our hearts. Teach us to live with eternal vision. Your word says our life is a vapor, here for a moment and gone. So fix our eyes not on what is seen, but what is unseen. Let us live in a way that echoes into eternity, faithful, bold, and unshaken. Give us peace that surpasses understanding, not peace because circumstances are stable, but peace because you are sovereign. Remind us that Christ has already overcome the world, that the cross was not defeat but victory, that the resurrection was not a possibility but a declaration that your purposes cannot fail. We stand today with confidence. Your kingdom will advance, your purposes in Christ will prevail, your glory will fill the earth. Keep us faithful in the meantime, watchful, prayerful, steady. Let us be found doing your will when you return. We trust you, we rest in you, we follow you. In the name of Jesus Christ, our King. Amen.
And I just want to follow up real quick by giving Greg a prayer for his campaign, to give you fortitude and tenacity to get through to the primary and then beyond. Donna and her family, Jay and his family, we love you all. Thank you for being here. God bless
Love you,
everybody.
everybody.
God bless.
And with that, keep your faith strong, your family close, and your freedom alive. Thank you for tuning in.
We'll
guys.
see you
everybody.
Next week.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
For the Patriots of America, we stand tall and free. With the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be. America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see. A symbol of hope, a symbol of unity. For the Patriots of America, we stand tall and free in the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.